ground, I saw a bloodhound. He was on top of a large dirt mound. The bloodhound was loud, then he made a loud sound. But then he jumped into a pool and then drowned. I felt so sad for my good bloodhound. Why, God, why did he die? Come on, how? Then to the cemetery, there I drove. Then I put the bloodhound in a cremating stove. Then I went to my local convenience store. I got a big grouper, then I wanted some more. I needed some more money, so I went out the door. I was in a mad dash as my feet hit the floor. I was going so fast, I was in a mad rush. I stopped at a toilet, and then it went flush. I was feeling tired, so I hopped in a bus. But then I nicked my elbow, and then the blood gushed. I put on a bandage, and that covered it up. Then I saw my best friend, and I said, "Yo, what's up?" Then he said, "Not a lot, but just nothing much." I had some blood still on me, and then I just blushed. I got rid of the bus, and then I went home. And then I got a bruise on my big shin bone. I went outside and let out a loud meep. Then I went back inside and went to sleep. But then I saw the bloodhound in my dream. He was eating a jar of big black beans. Then he came across a man wearing jeans. The man tried to kick him, but he was hit in the spleen. The man fell to the bloodhound in no time. Then he looked on the ground and he found it done. And he spent all the money at one time. I was in a dream, I couldn't think of a rhyme. But then I woke up, I forgot about the root beer. I got in my car, 'twas attacked by a deer. It didn't attack from the front, but from the rear. All of this made it very hard to steer. But then I kept driving and I drove through some slop. I saw a stop sign, but I just didn't stop. I got a big sandwich at a sandwich shop. It was going pretty well until it was dropped. I left the sandwich there and then I started to go. I went in my car to the convenience store. I was very happy as I burst through the door. I needed some more roopers, so I got a lot more. Then I got a big bag, which I put the soda in. Then I looked outside and I saw the Goodyear blimp. Then I spilled some soda on my car and it sticks, but then I washed it off. I didn't worry about it. Then I started driving, I was driving home. Then I saw 243 bloodhound bones. I remember the bloodhounds, then I drove. I saw the bloodhounds rave and it was nights with glow. There are a couple of things I need to do before I sleep. I need to go outside and let out some loud meeps. I honor the bloodhound who was very sweet. He's often featured in all of my dreams. But then I saw the bloodhound in my dream. He was eating a jar of big black beans. Then he came across a man wearing jeans. The man tried to kick him, but he was hit in the spleen. The man fell to the bloodhound in no time. Then he looked on the ground and he found a dime. Then he spent all the money at one time. The bloodhound was the best cause all the other dogs whined. But then I woke up, it's another day. I ate half of a bagel, then I put it away. The bagel sat there and it started to decay, even though I put it inside of some hay. But then I drove my car to the garage door. Then I went to my local grocery store. I got a banana, I rocked a bandana. Then I found a piano, it was stuck to the floor. Then I started driving, I was driving home. I made a banana smoothie and gave it to a gnome. And then 59 pictures he was shown. He was thrown into the garbage and it was his new home. I saw a lot of animals in the can. Toads, beetles, bats, moths, they're a family. I took a baseball bat and then it went bam. I saw the garden gnome, he ate a bunch of green clams. Then they started marching, they were heading to town. They went up Large Hill, but then they rolled down. I saw some gnomes marching, they joined very loud. The tornado went arm, it went off, it was loud. They marched through the cemetery, I was shocked. But then a shockwave went out, then it all flopped. There stood the bloodhound with an army he got. I got a box of popcorn with the root beer and watched. Meep. So then I saw the bloodhound, he's alive. The gnomes were very shy, then they tried to hide. With the rest of the gnomes, they really tried. But they lost to the bloodhound, so they all cried. The bloodhound's so good, he's the best. No other dog could beat him, he's got. The bloodhound and I had a very large fest. Then I went back to bed and got some rest. But then I saw the bloodhound in my dream. He was eating a jar of big black beans. Then he came across a man wearing jeans. The man tried to kick him, but he was hit in the spleen. The man fell to the bloodhound in no time. Then he looked on the ground and he found a dime. Then he spent all the money at one time. The bloodhound was the best as all the other dogs whined. Then I saw the bloodhound in my dream. He was eating a jar of big black beans. Then he came across a man wearing jeans. The man tried to kick him, but he was hit in the spleen. The man fell to the Bloodhound in no time. Then he looked on the ground and he found a dime. Then he spent all of the money at one time. The Bloodhound was the best cause all the other dogs whined.